Hola, damas y caballeros. El circuito de color presenta Marvel Avengers, el Guerra de Infinitado.
Okay, all right.
Wait
Wait
a
Is
second.
this not for color
No. Yeah.
Color circuit. No.
We haven't started that branch of the channel yet.
That's next
But
year.
we're excited.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
But we appreciate it.
Gracias.
Nevertheless.
Muchas gracias.
And you know what? Actually, if you guys don't mind, let's watch this, and then we can do like short intros and then talk about it.
Yeah.
Sure, let's get right
Jump
to the
right to it.
trailer.
Jump right in.
Let's see what we got.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
So nice
got
to
one
see
advantage.
Spider-Man.
He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants, so that's what we use.
Wakanda.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist.
Is that his kid? Who's that? Oh.
Perfectly balanced. As all things should be.
Did they have
I
Snape in
hope
it?
they
That's good.
remember you.
Bite your finger.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
So is that hinting that Captain America is gonna die? Because that's what it looks
I
like.
would
Yes.
say,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. That is the consensus. Is that we're gonna lose Steve.
We're gonna lose some peeps.
We're gonna
guys.
lose Steve. I think we're gonna lose Steve in the first movie. Probably about 2/3 of the way in. I'm calling it right
2/3?
now.
Wow. Ooh.
Yep.
Not even at the end.
Shit.
Nope.
Oh
I
my
don't think
God.
so.
Brutal. Okay.
We did, because if you remember the first trailer, there is a brief shot of Tony, and Tony is holding someone's hand and looking real beat up about it.
Okay.
And for a while there, I honestly thought it was going to be Peter, but because that would make sense. But they're not going to do that.
I think you're a little floundered right now. It's okay. Just
I love it so much. I love it so much. You guys, I'm so excited.
You're on a first name basis with everybody. I love that. Steve isn't going to make
No.
it.
Steve's going to die, and Bucky's going to take over. That's how that happens.
Damn.
And the last time we saw Bucky was at the most recent movie, right? At the very end, the
Yeah.
very end credit.
End of Black Panther.
Yeah, and they're sort of tying in White Wolf, which is a different character from Wakanda, but it seems like they're making Bucky be White Wolf. So I'm
Okay.
very
Yeah. They
excited.
called him that, right?
They
Right?
did.
The little
Cool.
kids did. Yes.
That's
okay.
dope.
So thumbs down. We're not going to watch it. I'm just kidding.
I'll get around to it. You know.
Yeah.
With this
I'll
Yeah.
catch it on Netflix,
Yeah, Netflix
or something.
Yeah. No. Yeah. This looks
Hell no.
insane.
I'm going
My-
to the movies for this.
one of my like favorite kind of aspects of this is like I like watching these Avengers films because these characters we know and love so well, so did I say all of that? That we know and love so well now, and I like that each of the films have their own tone, and each of these characters have their own tone in their own little world, and we get to watch that interact. Like I can't wait to see Chris Pratt talk to anybody.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Right? I just want to see him talk to Iron Man.
That was such a great
Right,
little
and Rocky
moment. The hell are
and
you?
all of that. Yeah, yeah.
You
that,
idiot.
That
How
was
are
my
you better
favorite
than
part
any
of
of us?
the previous trailer was when they teased the Guardians,
Yes.
be like, "Who are you guys?"
Yeah.
I got so excited for that part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, watching them all meet up and cross over is going to be so much fun. I'm so into it. Yeah.
So this do you guys remember what happened in the first and second Avengers film? And do you have a preference for either of those?
You mean, which are you talking? Ultron, Civil War, original?
Original and then Ultron, right?
Original
Because
and
Civil
Ultron?
War is
Civil
kind
War
of,
is Captain America,
Well,
technically,
yeah,
right?
yeah, technically, I guess
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It
but it
is.
felt like an Avengers
It
film.
felt like
Yeah,
an Avengers
but-
film
yeah.
because,
You're all fighting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I
don't
mean, we're
know.
like
It was a really. I was expecting the scale of Infinity War with Civil War because I'm familiar with the arc of the comic books.
Yep.
And so when I did finally see it, I was like, oh,
Which would explain
Okay.
the whole killing off Captain America thing.
yes,
Yeah, because
yeah.
it could be argued that Steve has been living on borrowed time
Yeah.
since the end of Civil War.
And that's why I thought Peter because he dies in Civil War, but they're not gonna do that.
Who else is dying?
I don't think that they're gonna do this, but the other option is Iron Man, that they're gonna kill
That's
off
what I
Iron
was
Man.
thinking,
Yeah.
too. I was thinking that.
The
as well.
only thing is we don't have somebody to replace Iron Man yet, unless they're going with Shuri.
I was going to say there was a young lady holding that holographic projector there,
Dope.
Yeah.
like right
That
next
would
to
be
him.
so
Yeah,
It's just
and
awesome.
she's
Yeah.
smarter than him. She's like of anybody in the MCU who could be the next Iron Man, it would be Shuri. And then you're kind of also paralleling the comics, where the newest Iron Man is a young black teenager.
Yeah,
Is Don Cheadle completely out of the picture now?
I saw him in the beginning
He's in
because
it.
they were all looking upward.
When we
He's-
talk about an Iron Man replacement, though, in
I
terms
know,
of that,
but
right?
Well-
no, but we do see him though because there is that picture of him. It's him and Tony and someone else. They're all standing there, and he's wearing the legs.
Right, yes,
Cause,
yes.
Because the thing was, it was like War Machine can still exist as a separate entity.
Yeah.
He would simply be the operator of the suit, though.
Okay.
You know, rather than being the successor to Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That
I'd
would
be okay
a
with that.
weird...
I want Don Cheadle in everything I watch
Yeah.
and eat. So
I think he'll still be around. There was that.
Did you
whole
say
joke.
watch and eat?
I may have said that.
Okay. okay.
There's that whole joke
Don
about when
Cheadle.
like someone was making a comment about the legs that they have on him, and so like imagining Shuri seeing him like, what are those?
That would be awesome. Oh my god, that was one of the best parts. I love that.
Well,
Sneak us.
I mean, I'm guessing that they're gonna have some of the women from Black Panther, right? Like they're gonna
Yeah,
have
Sure,
Okoye's in
God.
it. I know
Oh,
there's
so
you've
awesome.
seen Okoye, and I think Nakia is in it as well that we've
Oh,
seen.
that'd be awesome.
I just don't understand how they or anybody's gonna have any prevalency in this movie. There's so many goddamn characters.
Yeah,
now.
like how long is it going to be? How's it going to
yeah.
be divided up?
Exactly.
You know, it's
What are we in? Like
it's
Well,
a possible mess.
And
I
like
mean,
why
it's
they're
just-
going to Wakanda and everything. The theory is that the stone is underneath the mine.
okay.
I can't remember which stone. It's not the Mind Stone.
No,
It's
that one was in the first one.
yeah.
And then space was taken care of.
Yeah.
Power might be
It might be the
eternal
power.
flame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's the Soul Stone.
Soul Stone?
It's the Soul Stone. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the one that people are thinking that because the Soul Stone is orange, right? Yeah, and the Panthers have the orange eyes, and then the yellow. Yeah, there's a lot
You
of
guys
theories.
are fucking nerds. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's.
I just-
It can go deep.
There's a whole podcast that is devoted to this called Super Talk with Angie and Owen. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, we've been wanting to actually have him come by on Lidum Tempest because blacksmith. Yes. It's just you mentioned before, like this could be like I don't understand how you write this.
Yeah.
This is insane.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It may take more than one. Because again, huge.
Oh, you
stone.
okay?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a two-parter.
Maybe
It
between
has
that,
to.
this is, yeah.
It's a
That makes
two-parter.
perfect
There's
sense.
just too many
Yeah.
characters. How
Which
are they
is
going
why
to
I'm
fit
saying at the end of
everything
the
in?
first one, near the end of the first one, is when we're gonna lose our first person, and the movie's gonna end, and we're gonna be in dire straits. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna have most, if not all, the Infinity Stones.
It's gonna be Empire
Yeah.
Strikes Back kind of thing. Because when he was there and you see his hand closing in on Steve.
Did
There
you
was-
like
Yeah,
his
there
little?
was-
but his
yeah,
little,
yeah.
But his face though, Thanos' face was like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to resist this.
Oh, okay.
He
Honestly,
He looked a
didn't
little
see-
confused. He was like,
Squishing you. Why aren't
"Why
during-
aren't you being squished?"
Well, because if we're going back into the comics, which stone was it that they entrusted Cap with? Was it reality?
I don't
You
remember.
guys disappoint
Ooh,
me.
don't
I
know,
don't
do
remember.
you?
I get
Whoa.
It's the Illuminati.
I get,
stuff.
yeah, and I mix them up all the time.
Yeah.
Like which stone is which, constantly. It's
Yeah.
a problem.
Well, that would be the perfect spot for them to bring forth Adam Warlock, wouldn't it?
They teased at the end of Guardians too.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and that was one of the things that excited me because that was one of the characters that was actually able to defeat Thanos in basically any possible configuration. So
Who would be your pick for that? Like what actor?
to be Adam Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a really good question.
Tom Cruise. I'm
my
saying
God.
it now.
Stop it. He's too
Tom.
old.
Jesus,
He's too
Christ.
old.
Yeah, that definitely warrants consideration. But you know what? Let me make a
Think
bold-
on it.
Oh, I just
Danny
figured out
DeVito.
He's got it.
who it might be. Chris Evans.
What? Okay.
Cap
If
dies,
he died,
you know,
okay.
yeah, then his template is overwritten into that of Adam Warlock, who is a synthetic being.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Yeah.
that.
To have the soul of a hero inside of the body of a god. Yeah.
So you just
Somebody where they lose their
bring him back.
their greatest normal guy, and then it was just like and then he gets to come back.
So this is like,
I like that.
I don't know. There's a couple things too from the other side of it where Chris Evans. I'm assuming a lot of these people's contracts are probably up after this.
That was
Yeah.
You know, and he's been there since the beginning or pretty early
Yeah,
on
he's
at
getting
least.
kinda
tired.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm wondering what any of
Both
the
him
Chris's are
and
feeling.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
would
Robert
be
Downey
like,
Jr.,
I'd like to
yeah.
maybe do something else.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
I
why
mean,
the thought of
Hugh,
like killing Iron
Hugh
Man.
Grant has been, wanting to
Yeah.
not do Wolverine for a while, and he's like, all right, Logan, and then that's
Yeah.
it.
Hugh Jackman.
And the whole reason
Whatever.
that we got the Thor Ragnarok
That would be
we
funny if it
got
was Hugh
because
Grant.
Hemsworth was bored and he told
I
Taika
always
Waititi,
saw
he's like,
Hugh
"Help
Grant in the
me.
role of Wolverine.
I'm bored of this
That's what
character.
threw it.
Really have been.
It's like great, let's
Oh,
improv
it-
90% of the movie.
One that was just terrible.
It hurts every time. Every time these blades
time.
come out. You're
They're so
frightfully cute,
cumbersome.
though.
Just charmingly disheveled. Yeah.
Like, they really dropped the ball with the
Jackman,
Jackman,
not
whatever,
Jackman, yeah.
whatever. Yeah. If I cast the films,
Do you guys foresee? We have Spider-Man now, and I think this is the third crossover now, right? Because they had the Spider-Man in the Civil War, in the Spider-Man Homecoming film, which was great, and we're gonna see him again. I hope we see a little more of him.
yeah.
Do you guys think we'll have any more like crossover types? Like, are we gonna see X-Men eventually?
Yes.
You know, are we gonna
I
see
think so, yeah.
Deadpool?
Well,
Yeah.
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 Just with the whole Fox thing. Yeah, it's they're about to be reintroduced into the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
That
That's
that
what
I
I'm
am
ready
excited
for.
about.
Yeah.
Bad villains.
That would be so
It's gonna be-
awesome. And if they get someone really good to play Doctor Doom, then that will be.
Yeah.
Not Julian McMahon.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise as Doctor Doom.
Nah, someone
The
new.
tiniest Doctor Doom ever.
It was me the whole time. I'm wearing lifts.
to help me stop the mummy.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right.
It has
Any
to be
final
someone
thoughts
good.
on this?
Skip.
Funny.
I will see it twice to make up for your sin.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be hurting on money with,
I'll
that,
take
with
your
my
ticket.
ticket.
I'll take your ticket. It's fine.
I
went to see our
yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning into the Avengers Infinity War trailer review. I've been Dylan.
I'm Evening Star.
Scott.
Soy Fernando.
Soy Jessica.
And tune into Color Circuit every day of the week. We're live at 7 p.m. pretty much every day, except for Screen Source on Sundays at 6 p.m. MT. That is Mountain Time. Twitch.tv/ColorSecretLive. Thank you guys, and we will talk to you soon. Also, thank you, Digi, for producing.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Digi.
Hey, thanks, buddy.